What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Let's Pray. I hope we're having a blessed and prosperous day. I'm stuck in my teeth. This is a bit of a mukbang slash check-in, chill session slash watch the game with me slash let's talk about our feelings regarding our new head coach, Kevin Stefanski, announced yesterday while I was at the Golden State Warriors versus the Charlotte Hornets game. Currently watching the Patriots versus the Texans. The Texans have just cut the lead 21-16. I picked the Texans in this game. This will be a huge win by the Texans. No Nico Collins all game long due to a concussion. They lost Dalton Schultz early on in this game. Christian Kirk has a touchdown for the Texans. Texans defense has been keeping them in this game in the second half. 4 interceptions thrown by C.J. Stroud in the first half. Just had a fumble by Woody Marks. The Texans have overcome 5 turnovers, and they are still within this game. 1 touchdown away from taking the lead in this game. New England is playing extremely conservative right now. Can the Texans overcome these 5 turnovers and win this game? It is snowing now in New England. It's just your typical New England playoff game. Horrible weather, super cold. It's going to come down to which defense can make the play at the right time. I'm just going to be here chilling, eating. Watching the game. I'm chilling, I'm eating, I'm watching the game. Y'all come through. Let me know. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Come on in. My bad if I got meat in my teeth. It's not intended, but it's your boy. So we already did divisional round. We are watching Texans versus the Patriots right now. It is 16-21. Patriots have the lead with the third quarter winding up, about a minute left. First down, Patriots. Good play on first down, play action by Drake May. Move the chains on that one, first down. Last 4 drives, they've got stopped by the Texans, so that was a big first down by the Patriots. Snow is coming down. What's up? What's up? William said you watching football? Definitely watching football. Empire said who I got winning, the Rams or the Bears? I got the Rams, man. I got the Rams. What's happening? You got William. You got Empire in here. Appreciate y'all, man, for coming through. I'm definitely watching football. I got the Rams all over the Bears. Don't get me wrong. I don't think the Bears are going to get blown out, but I just think the Rams are the more complete team. Bears are in the bottom third of the league in defense. Rams team is a complete team. Matt Stafford will probably be named MVP in about a week. I think the Rams just have a total team effort to beat these Bears. It's going to take that because the Bears are not going to go down without a fight. These are the cardiac Bears, man. They come back in the fourth quarter. So you need like a big lead to beat these dudes. I don't think you're going to win a close game in Chicago. I think the Rams going to have to win by at least 2 touchdowns in this one. And I think they will. I think they will. Don't mind me. I'm eating. Just got out of church. I know your boy had to go to church today. I had to praise the Lord. Got a little food in my teeth. I apologize for that. But I'm just a down, humble, regular guy. I'm not gonna sit here and act like not gonna try to be cute on camera. It's just your boy. Let us pray. Your nephew, your uncle, whatever you want to call me. I'm just a common guy, man, from East Palo Alto, California, in the Bay Area, and I just want to hang out with you guys. Let's talk Kevin Stefanski though, real quick. Falcons hire Kevin Stefanski as their new head coach yesterday. It was official. I was at the Golden State Warriors game when the news dropped. I was actually having a conversation with the homie, Big Low Country. Shout out to Big Low Country, man. We were dialoguing, texting. He had just texted me, man, I want Kubiak. He's like, I want Kubiak. We were watching, we're both watching, separate coasts. He's in Georgia. I'm in California. Watching the 49ers get dismantled by the Seattle Seahawks. And he's like, I want Kubiak. And then 2 minutes later, I get a notification that Kevin Stefanski was hired by the Atlanta Falcons. I ain't gonna lie, man. I was disappointed. I was kind of frustrated with that. I thought Kubiak was the best candidate out there after John Harbaugh was snatched up by the New York Giants. Seattle beat a game 49ers team. They've been playing well. Some people could say they've been playing against inferior competition, but they beat us. They beat the Eagles in the first round, but they got the brakes beat. I mean, they got an old-fashioned butt whooping yesterday. Belt, switch, extension cord, all them things, them old Big Mama used to get to show you that you didn't run that house. That's what the Seahawks pulled out on the 49ers yesterday. They absolutely outclassed them in every facet of the game. Special teams, first play of the game, Rashid Shaheed takes the kickoff to the house. Even though the kicker tried to slide tackle him like he was in soccer, he still sidestepped that and trotted on into the end zone. And from there, the butt whooping just continued. 41-6. 49ers didn't get a touchdown. Seahawks probably could have scored more. Kyle Shanahan, it got so bad that Kyle Shanahan benched Brock Purdy with several minutes left in the fourth quarter. It was crazy. I've never seen a starting quarterback get benched in the playoffs like that. But yeah, 49ers were outclassed in every facet of the game. Yo, you got Rome in the building. What's happening, man? Yes, sir. GA Texas boy. What's happening? Let us pray. And Falcon family, the new era is here. Yes, sir. The new era is here. We have our new coach, Kevin Stefanski. Shout out to GA Texas boy. He tried to send me some comforting words this morning as well. And after, really taking the time to woosah and think about, the candidate search, and from listening to Big Low Country, it's not a bad hire. It's not a bad hire. Why is it not a bad hire? A couple things, right? Kevin Stefanski had this Browns team on top of the AFC North before the acquisition of Deshaun Watson, right? The owner wanted Deshaun Watson to be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. They gave him a $235 million guaranteed contract, which crippled the team financially. Struggled to be able to sign any other players of value in free agency with allocating so many resources. Oh, that was a great catch. Touchdown. Booty. 253. I said 35. I turned the numbers around. 53. That's why you need a DA Texas boy. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Fully guaranteed. Usually there's a clause somewhere so the team can get off that money, but there is no clause in there. He is getting all of that 253 million. It was the first contract of its kind ever in the NFL, ever signed. Um, and this dude has not lived up to it. He has not lived up to it. He's been mediocre at best. He's been injured. Um, when he played, he doesn't even look like he was worth 100 million. So, owner just really ruined that franchise, his chances in the next 5 years or so from signing that deal with Deshaun Watson and Kevin Stefanski. I think he suffered because of it, no doubt. They struggled to find a quarterback while he was injured. They had Joe Flacco in there. Then, they had Jameis. Jameis actually played well for the Browns. He played pretty well for the Browns. Then they had Dylan Gabriel they drafted Shedeur Sanders, and then the rest is history. So can Kevin Stefanski come into Atlanta and conjure up some of his Coach of the Year magic? He was Coach of the Year in 2020 and I believe 2023, if I'm not mistaken. Two-time Coach of the Year with the Cleveland Browns. That's really nothing to scoff at. But I don't know. I just think he's a safe hire, not the hire I would have made. I definitely would have made a huge push for Kubiak, but reports are saying, that Kubiak might end up back with the Seahawks. So that's kind of confusing to me. I thought, Kubiak might go to the Kubiak might go to the Ravens as their new head coach to team up with Lamar Jackson. I think his offense with a dynamic Lamar Jackson at quarterback would be pretty scary. GA Texas Boy said, I like the idea of Brian Callahan as OC. He was a good OC in Cincy prior to coming to Tennessee. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is he coming in as OC or is he coming in as offensive line? I saw something that he was going to be the offensive line coach. And then that Tommy Reese reportedly was going to be the offensive coordinator because he was the coordinator with Stefanski in Cleveland. Let me see here. Let me check on that. Brian Callahan. I think I saw Callahan for offensive line coach, which is a huge I'm not gonna say huge upgrade because Leffert is really good too. Oh, Bill Callahan. Bill Callahan is his dad. Yes. Bill Callahan is going to be the offensive line coach. But you're saying Brian Callahan should be the offensive coordinator. Yeah, I heard it's going to be Tommy Reese unless something else has changed. Yeah. Callahan is a really good offensive line coach. Tommy Reese, I ain't really sold on this dude. The Browns offense wasn't that great. The running backs were solid. Judkins was solid this year. Definitely a run-heavy scheme, zone blocking scheme that the Falcons are already kind of used to. But I'm not sold on Tommy Reese. Doesn't have enough experience. It was his first year offensive coordinating, calling plays with the Browns, and it wasn't nothing special. So. Absolutely an upgrade. I think minus the starters for the Falcons, the reserves need to be coached up a lot better than they were. A lot better. The reserved offensive line for the Falcons, I did not like what I saw from them. It needs to be more disciplined. Elijah Wilkinson, for one, you get a false start penalty every game. Got to be more disciplined than that. Where's the coaching at? What are his consequences for having all these false starts? Like, what are his consequences? Who's holding him accountable for putting the Falcons behind the sticks almost every other drive? It seemed like it's not a disciplined offensive line at all. And I'm talking about certain players. Obviously, he's a backup, third string guy. He's not expected to start, but when your name is called, you got to deliver, man. You're on the roster for a reason. You got to deliver when your name's called. It's 28-16. Texans have the ball. Snow is falling like Christmas. 12 minutes left. Clock is running. CJ Stroud going deep. Oh! They did not call a penalty. That was close. I thought he was going to throw the flag out on that one. Christian Gonzalez. That was good defense. Oh, that was a big time hold. He grabbed his whole shirt. Referees definitely missed a call on the opposite side of the field. But yeah, we're just gonna be chilling watching this game. I might consider going to play pickleball before Bears Rams and then come back and stream again. I think that's gonna be a really exciting game. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I look forward to watching that with y'all. I'm just worried that the Falcons got a guy who, yeah, maybe he can help us win 11 games. But can he do more than that? That's what I'm worried about with Kevin Stefanski. Can he do more than simply get us to the playoffs? Can he help us win the Super Bowl? That's where I struggle seeing the ultimate goal with a coach like this. I think he can help us win the NFC South. I don't think there's a question about that. I think he can help us maybe even win one game in the playoffs, depending on the matchup. But can he help us win a Super Bowl? Can he help us run the table in the playoffs? He's going to have to go up against coaches like Sean McVay, like Mike McDonald in Seattle, Kyle Shanahan in San Francisco, Nick Sirianni in Philadelphia. Is he going to be able to outcoach those guys? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's where I'm struggling with this hire. I think it's a safe hire. I think it's a guy who, yes, he has the resume on paper to be a really good coach, but where's his ceiling as a coach? I think he has a very low ceiling. I think he has a low ceiling. Low ceiling. I don't think he's a championship caliber coach, man. That's what I worry about. And I worry about us just being a mediocre team, winning 10, 11 games possibly, but not being able to make it to the next level with a coach like that. And ultimately, that's not who I wanted us to get as a Falcon fan. I wanted us to get a guy who can help us win a Super Bowl. But I suppose you have to take baby steps. 8-9, won the division last year, this past year. And if we would have won 9 games, we would have been in the playoffs. So if we get a guy that can help us win those 2 or 3 extra games, up with the talent we have on this team, I suppose that's a win. So let's play it out and see how it works, man. I saw a lot of guys saying that he should be fired already, and I mean that's not fair. Let the guy fire himself. Don't fire him. Let him fire himself. Like Coach Raheem Morris, man. Let him fire himself. If he comes in making mistakes and doing crazy stuff, then absolutely. But I mean, we haven't even seen him do anything yet. So I'm gonna give him some grace. Today's about grace. Today's about the new direction that the Falcons are in. Today's about a new beginning, new chapter in this franchise. It's fitting. It's January, new year, 2026. So we got a lot to be optimistic about, I think, as Falcon fans. So let's not do the doom and gloom. Let's see how it plays out, y'all. Let's see how it plays out. If New England gets this ball back and they score, this game is over. And so I might just hop over to the pickleball court real quick before it gets dark. Starting getting dark around 5, and play a couple games so I can chill tomorrow. Then I want to play tomorrow. I can just sleep in. Yeah, that sounds good to me. Oh, what a punt. Look at that punt. Oh, my gosh. That was like a 70-yard punt. Was that a 70-yard punt? Wow. 69-yard punt. Crazy. All right, so the Texans, that was a huge shift in field position right there. Have the New England Patriots backed up on their own 4-yard line. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. See if they can get out of that. I'm gonna watch this one more drive and see what happens. They can get running the ball good on first down. Good run. 9-yard run. 9-yard run. He got his shirt off in the snow. Come on, man. You tripping. You got your shirt off in the snow, young man. Where are your parents? Where are your parents? They shouldn't be letting you have your shirt off in the snow, young man. Where are your parents at? You in New England. I know it's cold out there. It's probably like 20 degrees out there. Ramondre Stevenson getting going. It's going to be a wrap. It's going to be a wrap. He get going. They're going to run this clock. Texans defense probably getting a little tired. There's one reason why I am optimistic. This New England Patriot team, number 2 seed in the playoffs. Oh, Ramondre Stevenson is chugging right now. Chugging. They have all the momentum right now. Texans need to make a play or else this game is over. He just had 3 carries for about 20 yards and consecutive carries. Let me get my pickleball stuff ready. Yeah, this game might be over if they blitzing now, all out blitzing. Still got the first down. It's not looking good. Not looking good for the Texans. Pretty soon they're going to hit him with a play action, and that might be the Nailing it. Madre Stevenson, I was telling you, boy. Look at that snow coming down. Look at that snow coming down. Travion Henderson. If he get ahead of steam, they ain't catching him. He going all the way to the house. Travion got afterburners. Yeah, they just running it down their throat right now. This is New England style football right now. Mike Vrabel, physical. We're going to break your will right now. You have to match their physicality and stop this run. They ain't going to stop running. 6 yards on first down. Oh, they got him. Got him behind the line. Well, they tried to run outside. That time they was running it well, straight up the middle. Why you go outside, man? Somebody coming in with some spam. Go ahead and spam you right up out of here, man. Spam you back where you came from. Man, it took like 4 minutes off. First down. Oh yeah, this is that Diggs? Who is that? In a snowstorm. Great catch in a snowstorm. Wow. Yeah, this game is looking like it's going to be salted away. Salted away. Oh, whoa. Stevenson, man. It's taking like two, 3 guys to bring him down. It's about time we got a good coach. How you feel about it, Drew? Tell us how you really feel about it, Drew. Tell us how you really feel about it. Jeff Ulbrich is back as the defensive coordinator. I love that. Tell us how you really feel about Stefanski. So here's my thing, Drew. I've said this just before you arrived, man. I have no doubt that Stefanski can help us win 10, 11 games. I have no doubt that he can do that. But can he help us win a Super Bowl? After we get to 10, 11, can he take us to the next level after that? Are you confident that he can do that? He took a Browns organization that refused to get him the players he wanted and still took them to the playoffs. I agree with that. He did do that. Oh, that's holding. He didn't want any of those QBs. Okay. So are you saying he's a Super Bowl? No. Okay. This is where I'm coming from. Is he a Super Bowl caliber winning coach? What do you think? Yes or no? Is Kevin Stefanski a Super Bowl caliber winning coach? You let me know. I want to see a yes or a no. Is he a Super Bowl caliber winning coach? He did some great things in Minnesota. I love how Big Low Country broke it down. I went back and watched his stream again this morning. Quarterback coach, wide receiver quarterback coach, running back coach, tight end coach, assistant to the coach, offensive coordinator, passing game coach. He did it all in Minnesota, and they were very successful. Stefanski will choose the GM he wants, so he will have everything he wants in the organization. You're about to finalize this. Don't you think? I mean, that's, bro, everybody's better than Raheem, bro. Everybody's better than Raheem, bro. Come on. Everybody's better than any, mini, mighty, mo. Raheem Morris has got to go. Anybody's better than it. Yeah. Come on, man. But that's my thing. I didn't want the Falcons just to settle with getting somebody who's better than Raheem, because any guy who we're going to hire was going to be better than Raheem. It's going to be pretty bad. It's pretty hard to be worse than Raheem. Like, that's some of the worst coaching I've ever seen in my life. But I'm giving Stefanski a clean slate. Gonna come in, and I'm gonna be optimistically cautious about what he can do in Atlanta. You know, obviously he has to prove it. Not gonna give him the trust off the bat, but he's gonna have to prove it. But yeah, you right about what he did with the Browns. You know, he got them in the playoffs twice, even won a playoff game with them on a historically bad franchise. A franchise that has been in the dumps for decades, man. He did a lot with a little bit. You're right about that. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. He made some shake. With a little bit. So yeah. Thank you for that, Drew. I appreciate you, man. But you haven't answered my question yet. Do you think he's a Super Bowl caliber coach? Do you think he's a Super Bowl caliber coach? Yes or no? I agree that his scheme will be great for Bijan because Quinyon, is that how you say his name? Quinyon Judkins. He had a great year with Stefanski. Judkins had a great year. Uh-oh. This could be over. Patriots sack C.J. Stroud again. It's 4th and long. 2-score game. They got to go for it right here. 4 minutes to go. They're going to punt. 4th and 18. No. You're not hearing what I'm saying, though. Do you think he's a Super Bowl caliber winning coach? Do you think that about him? Do you think that about him? That's all. I'm not saying, are we going to win the Super Bowl? I'm saying, do you think Stefanski is capable? Do you think? That's my question. Not are we going to the Super Bowl next year? That's not what I'm asking. Do you think he's capable as a coach? Okay. That's all I wanted to know right there. We got it on wax. Drew said we hired a Super Bowl capable winning coach in Kevin Stefanski. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Oh, Ramadre getting busy. Nah, I appreciate you for saying that, man. Personally, I don't know if he's that guy that can win us, that can take us to the next level. But like I said, I'm gonna give him some grace, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna leave, go get some exercise. Then we're gonna come back and watch this Bears versus Rams game together, y'all. It's got the hair freshly cut. So I'm gonna get out here. First down. Yeah, this game is over. It's a wrap. It's your boy, let's pray. I hope you're having a blessed and prosperous day. Kevin Stefanski. If you're watching, man, we depending on you, man. We depending on you, bro. Please, please come to the ATL. Do right by us, man. Do right by the city. Do right by the fans. Do right by the organization. Matty Ice vouch for you. Do right by Matty Ice. Mr. Stefanski, thank you for keeping Jeff Ulbrich. I love that news. Jeff Ulbrich will remain defensive coordinator. This team does not have to rebuild its defense. I think they just need a few more pieces. We just need a few more pieces on defense. We need another corner on the other side of Jesse. On the other side of AJ Terrell. We need another linebacker, another athletic linebacker that can tackle and cover. I'm actually say a run stuffing linebacker that can cover as well. A run stuffing linebacker that can cover. And then we need a big nose tackle, big D tackle, somebody that can eat up space in the middle and command double teams and just demolish. I know Jalen Carters don't come around every day, all day, but at least give us somebody big. 300 plus pounds. We need somebody in the middle that can eat up space. We are too small on the D line. We got to have somebody that can eat up space. Drew, last question before I get up out of here, and I'll be back in about an hour or so. Drew says, we hoping. My biggest question is Penix. That is a big question. That's the number one question. What's going to happen with Michael Penix? Do we trust Michael Penix? Is he the franchise quarterback? Arthur Blank said yes. Arthur Blank said yes. He said in the press conference, that's our guy. He is our franchise quarterback. His rehab's going good. He's in Atlanta. He's in the building. He's getting right. We expect him to be ready for the season. But is he the guy? Can he produce? That's the question. Can he produce? Can he lead this team to the playoffs? I'll be honest with you, man. He looked shaky to me. He looked shaky. He had some games where he was playing pretty decent, but it seemed like a lot of teams caught on to obviously Zach Robinson's scheme because, they're playing in the pistol. I think he's going to be a lot better if he doesn't have to play in the pistol all game. I think he's going to be a more multi-dimensional with the play action in his back pocket versus just sitting back where the defense exactly knows what play is coming based upon the formation. Like once he has that, the defense guessing what they're going to do, I think I think it's going to do wonders for his game. We were tipping our plays this year with Zach Robinson's system. If we showed up, if we were in the pistol, teams knew we were running. If we weren't in the pistol, teams knew we weren't running. So we in shotgun, they knew we were throwing. We in pistol, they knew we were running. So it's like you put him in the worst case situation, putting Zach Robinson as his offensive coordinator, a guy who had no business calling plays in the NFL. So I think it's going to help him just having a competent offensive coordinator, whoever that might be, hearing that it's going to be Tommy Rees. So I think he'll be better by subtraction. I think he'll be better just based upon not having Zach Robinson as his offensive coordinator. I think that's going to do wonders for his game off top. That's what I think. But he has some accuracy issues. That's what I'm worried about. He misses a lot of easy throws. Hopefully, Stefanski can help him with his accuracy, his mechanics, making the routine throws. He can make some tough throws. He can zip the ball in there, but can he make the routine throws look routine? That's something that I've been worrying about with Penix. Uh, Heard the Giants are already having trouble with Harbaugh. I got no doubt. They gave him everything he wanted. He wanted $20 million a year. He got $20 million a year. He wanted a $10 million budget for his assistants. He got that too. He wanted total control over personnel decisions. He got that too. Guess what? He probably saying, "Oh, I forgot one more thing." And they like, "Wait, that wasn't part of the deal." And he like, "You gave me everything else. You might as well give me this too." So you got to be careful when you make those deals and you compromise, because if you keep compromising, they're going to keep taking. You ever dated a taker? I have. They'll take everything you got, including the clothes off your back, man. At some point, you got to draw the line and say, "Hey, now, getting a little carried away." But yeah, I think John Harbaugh at this point, man, he's feeling himself. He was the best coach on the market. Got courted by the teams that he said he wanted to play for, and he was able to choose the team that met all his demands. So yeah, I got no doubt that he's gonna be, his chest gonna be puffed up, his head gonna be, what they say, head gonna be big as a lampshade. It's gonna be hard for him to get his head in the door. Gonna be hard for him to get his head in the door, man. He's gonna have to turn sideways to get in the door. But I wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? Super Bowl winning coach. He paid his dues, and he earned the right to be courted by the teams that he wanted. So let's see what he can do with those Giants. I think they got a squad, though. I like what I saw from that quarterback and Scatterbo, and then Neighbors, and then the tight end Theo Johnson, Jackson Dart. I like what I saw from him, man. That dude is dynamic. If he can stay healthy, that team is going to be good, and it's not going to take long, because I think their defense is a couple pieces away from being a really good defense as well, or at least solid. Yeah, that's gonna be good, man. That's gonna be good. So, yeah, let me get up out of here so I can go exercise, and I'll be back for the Bears versus the. Oh my gosh! No. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate you, man. I'll be back in. Let me see what time that game starts. What time this other game start? Uh, oh, 3:30. Shoot, it starts right now. Dang. Maybe I'll go for the first half and I'll come back for the second half. Yeah, I'll do that because I want to go exercise. I'll come back for the second half and stream the second half. Appreciate you, spoilers. Pray I hope you're in a blessed and a prosperous day. Tell those that you love them while you can. Thank you, Drew. Rise up, always rise up. I ain't got no rise up banner on here, man. No rise up. Can we come up with a new slogan though? How do you feel about that? If you still ain't here, Drew, do we need a new slogan? Has rise up gotten played out, or are you still with the rise up? Tell me how you feel about that. Man. Should we still be rising up, or do we need a new slogan? Is rise up Is Rise Up an old slogan, or do we need, or is it still valid in 2026? Let me know. Rise up. Do we need something new? Do the Falcons need something new? All right, it's the game right here. They don't get 4th and 4. Game over officially. Oh, he's wide open. He dropped it. He underthrew it. He was wide open. Game over. All right, y'all. Patriots advance to the next round. I said the Texans were going to have a chance to upset them. I didn't know Nico Collins was going to be out. I didn't know Dalton Schultz was going to get injured the first quarter of the game. Texans still had a chance, though, but too many turnovers, too many mistakes. Patriots win 28-16, and they move on to face a Denver Broncos team that will be without their starting quarterback, Bo Nix, because Bo Nix broke his foot. He broke a bone in his foot yesterday, kneeling down the second to last play of the game, kneeling down to get into the to get the ball onto the side where the field goal kicker wanted to be. I don't think I've ever seen a quarterback break their foot kneeling down. That's crazy. So, yeah, he's missing the rest of the year. Jared Stidham will reportedly start next week against these New England Patriots. I'm going to tell you one thing right now. Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Ain't no way Jared Stidham is beating these New England Patriots the way they made C.J. Stroud look today. Ain't no way. New England Patriots, book your tickets to sunny California, 20 minutes away from your boy Let Us Pray. Y'all going to be playing in Levi in February because ain't no way Jared Stidham-led Broncos are beating these New England Patriots. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. What's up, Mr. Wallace? It doesn't matter what the slogan is as long as we can start winning games on a consistent basis. You right about that, right? Maybe that needs to be the slogan. Win games on a consistent basis. King Atlanta, what's happening? Oh, man, yeah. Shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King and all his descendants. Thank you for everything he did, everything he sacrificed. Literally gave his life for justice, social justice, for people of all colors. And he led in love. He led in love. Didn't believe in violence. He led in love. And gave his life, man. Gave his life. So shout out to Dr. Martin Luther King. Much love. King Atlanta said, I'm ready for some Super Bowl rings. I heard that, man. Say it louder so the people in the back can hear you. Malcolm X, absolutely. Malcolm X gave his life as well. Both of them sacrificed. And I believe they were both assassinated. You know what I'm saying? Both assassinated by, well, that's a whole nother topic, but yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Super Bowl ring for the Atlanta Falcons, man. I don't know what. I can't tell you what I do. Falcons win a Super Bowl, man. I don't know what I do. I've been saying it forever about the Super Bowl ring issue. Yeah. I believe it. You know, I don't know how long it's going to take, man. But I believe it. I believe. Drake May fumbled 4 times. Now, that's the only way that the Broncos can win next week. Forced fumbles, forced turnovers, and then cash in quickly. The defense might have to score. The special teams might have to score. They might have to help that offense out next week against the Patriots. That's crazy. But, yeah, I'm going to get back. I know the Bears and Rams about to start. I'm going to get back, and I'm going to stream the second half, y'all. Thank you for coming in, King. Come back. I'll probably be back in about an hour and a half. Come back through. When the Braves won, the whole land was outside. It will be different when the Falcons. Man, come on, man. Pray, how you feel about us getting Stefanski? Because I think it was a good hire after they couldn't get Harbaugh. I'm going to say this real brief before I get out. I was a little bit frustrated initially because I'm watching a 49er game and I'm watching how good Kubiak is as an offensive play caller. And I really wanted Kubiak to come to Atlanta and bring that same explosive offense to our franchise. But looking at what Stefanski was able to do with limited resources, with an owner who and the GM that really didn't work with him the way he wanted to. Let's give Stefanski a clean slate. Let's see what he can do with the owner and a GM and a team president of football who believe in his vision, because that's what Arthur Blank was talking about, that everybody has to be aligned. The vision has to be aligned for the team, have to have a clear direction. So whatever Stefanski's direction is, the GM gets on board with his direction and vision, draft the players that he needs. Arthur Blanks writes the checks, and then let's see what we can do when everybody gets on board and has the same vision and are aligned. I mean, he made a huge impact in Minnesota. They had some really good seasons there with Kevin O'Connell. And he had a couple really good years with the Browns. The last few have been, left a lot to be desired. But like I said, he didn't really get any help from his general manager and owner. $253 million tied up to Deshaun Watson, quarterback who doesn't even play half the games, and when he does play, he ain't even looking that good. So you can't put it all on Stefanski in Cleveland. It's just been a mess. I'm giving him a blank slate when he comes into Atlanta, and let's see what he can do. I definitely think he's going to help the run game out. As I said with King, Atlanta supporter, I think he will. Addition by subtraction help Michael Penix if he's ready. A competent offensive coordinator who can call plays. Not just, hopefully we won't even run the pistol, run heavy, play action, quick passing, play action, deep pass, keep teams off balance. And let's see what we can do, man. We get to keep Jeff Ulbrich. That's a huge plus as well. Bill Callahan, offensive line coach, upgrade for the offensive line. Upgrade for all the reserve offensive linemen. In case somebody goes down, they should be more prepared, better prepared than they were this past few years. You always got to be prepared to come in the game, no matter if you're the second string or the third string or whatever string you are. You got to be prepared, man. Got to be prepared. And I just don't feel like this team has been prepared in the past few years. So I'll be excited to see a more prepared team come in. Hopefully Stefanski can live up to his Coach of the Year plaques that he have in his office and lead us, like King Atlanta said, to Super Bowl. So that's how I feel. Mr. Wallace. I think we got a coach that'll be better prepared. Definitely an upgrade over Raheem. That's not even a question. But yeah, he's a good hire. I wouldn't call him great, but he's a good hire. Yep. All right. I'll be back to stream the second half of Rams versus the Bears. It's your boy, Let's Pray. Hope you have a blessed and prosperous day. Come on back and chill with me. Rams versus Bears. Second half. All right, y'all. Peace.